Hey there, if you're like me and love your Nord Electro series, I have a Electro 3 HP that I got from a guy in Chicago a couple years ago for really cheap. I love it. You really like this keyboard, but if you're like me, you probably wish that it had a pitch wheel or a modulation pitch bend wheel of some sort. It doesn't. I know that there's been a lot of talk on various user forums about MIDI solutions that sound really complicated and expensive to me. Maybe not satisfactory either, but what I found is this little pedal here, right here. Try to get out of the way of it and give you a good view of it. It's made by Behringer, the amplifier people, and guitar amplifier, and they make this thing called Ultra Shifter Harmonist. And it's meant for guitars, but it's quite at home with your Nord. And what I wanted to show you is that this can do a lot of things. It can give you some awesome chorusing effects. What it's meant for is to give you a interval. It'll automatically play an interval above a note you're playing or singing, I suppose. I haven't tried that out yet. For example, a third or a fifth or a seventh or an octave interval. It'll automatically give that to you when you're playing guitar or if you're playing keyboard. But what I love it is here it satisfies as a modulation wheel for my Nord. And what I wanted to do is show you how it works first, and then I'll point out how you get the setting. Okay, so right now on my Nord I have the from the sample library I have the Mellotron 3 strings setting. You know, we all know this one, right? And wouldn't it be great if you could let it bend, kind of like 2,000 Light Years from Home or Timothy Leary's Dead, the Moody Blues? You know, you get that great pitch bend. I don't know how they did that. Maybe it was post production. But you can do it with this Ultra Shift Harmonist, and I'll show you how it works. So with the pedal engaged, the blue light comes on. Boy, that's harsh over the phone here. But then you, for example, also I've got it attached to this expression pedal down here, okay? So the expression pedal runs into this jack here, okay? It's the bottom jack. It says expression control. This, you don't have to use that, but it makes it a lot easier when you're actually playing. And I'll show you what I mean. So here we've got a third interval. Watch what happens when I depress the pedal. Pretty sweet, huh? That's what a pitch wheel would ordinarily do for you, but you've got it all under control here. And so the settings for this, and I'm going to turn this here, and I'm going to turn actually it off just so I can point out what you're doing. There's a few different controls here. Kind of get the phone to zero in on this for you. So the mode you want, and dang, am I in the way of this? Sorry guys. I'll try to do it with this hand. So over here is the mode, and this is where you set the various different types of effects that this pedal can give you. And the one that I'm using right now is one called pitch shift. Boy, that's not coming in very well, but it's the very one at the 5 o'clock setting of the dial, okay? And then to the left of that is the pitch setting. So you can set this in intervals for how much of a shift you want the pedal to control. So right now I've got it set so that it'll go exactly a minor third. There's different intervals here. It really is worth playing around with to find out exactly what you want. But I have it set to a very conservative setting. If I were to go even more, turn this thing down even more, watch what happens when I play that same interval. Oh, I didn't engage it, sorry. It's engaged now. So you can see the possibilities. You can have it go down, or you can have it, you can turn again, for the glare purposes, you can turn it so that the interval is above what you're playing instead of below like I just had it. So it's like this. Gotta engage it again, sorry. Now that's a little extreme, at least for a mellotron setting. Okay, well you can have a lot of fun with this, and you can create with it if you want to. So that's the pitch button. And then the final setting, the only other one, so 1, 2, the mode, pitch, and then this is the balance. And so you want to have this all the way as far as it goes to the clockwise setting. So if you see this, I can turn this, and then if it's all the way as far as it'll go to the clockwise setting, that's what gives you what you're looking for a simple pitch bend like that. Okay, so I'm going to move it back and show you again, engage it, and then the other thing that's cool is if you have an analog synth setting like I do on my Nord, you can have some fun with that. Find one that's good and fat. And you can turn this so that you can turn the balance button, that one I was showing you last, and then turn this one all the way up. And now you've got some great portamento possibilities. Watch this. So let's pick another. And again, I'm controlling it with the pedal here. So you can hear the great Emerson, Lake and Palmer possibilities here. So anyway, guys, I just thought you might be interested in that. 7 minutes and 19 seconds already. Sorry, I'll end it now. Thanks for your time.